What's going on? Welcome to the channel. We recently got another developer update and there's a good bit of stuff to talk about, so let's get right into it. First things first, Unstable Beta 41.77 was released earlier this week. The main goal for this update was to stop the Linux servers from crashing. This has been a thing for quite a while, so this will hopefully fix the problem for good. The devs have had internal tests both with the vanilla game and modded ones and have had no crashes so far. But as always, if you try the unstable beta and still experience crashes, make sure you tell the devs. There's a long list of changes with this new patch, but I will only mention some of the notable ones. First, the player has more control over the behavior of fake dead zombies, including disabling them completely in sandbox mode. Options for removing the tainted water warning for those who want a more immersive experience, more loot rarity options, 2 new bags, and more. I'll leave a link to the changelog in the blog post if you want to read about it yourself. Getting into Build 42 items, the devs have had to change a lot to add in a big feature coming to the game, so I'll talk about some of these changes before I get into the really big feature. So first, the team has found a way to render chunks in a way that will allow the game to perform better. Really not much to say here, so let's move on to the next change. Coming to Build 42, there will be changes to the lighting and how it propagates through the environment. I'll play a video in the background so you can see how this works, but this allows a more realistic approach to how light works and allows light to leak through doors and windows. Next, the team increased the build height limit to 32 instead of the current 8. And lastly, the dev team has a new way to calculate coordinates of any given item and the player. The reason they did this is so they can have negative coordinates, which will help them with the newest feature to be announced, and that feature is the ability for buildings to have basements. This has been a long wanted feature for many players, so it's nice to see it actually come into the game. But let's talk basements real quick. So basements will be unique in the sense that they will be randomly distributed, giving the map some replayability, as the devs say. The way they are going about this is that the devs are going through the map and tagging each building that could have a basement and what type of basement they could have. Then when the player creates a new game and loads the chunk, the game will assign random buildings to have basements while others won't have any basements at all. Then the game will choose which basement will be with that building. In basements, you will find the typical stuff like extra loot, but we could see a few surprises as the devs tweak the basements even more. The devs have stated that basements will be permanently dark, so make sure you bring a flashlight, or hope there's some light source down there, because the last thing you want is to walk into a pitch black basement with 5 zombies waiting on you like it's an intervention. But that's it for this week. Again, if you want to read about the update or the changelog for 41.77, there are links in the description. Thanks for watching. If you want more Project Zomboid videos, subscribe to the channel. And if you want to help the channel out, make sure you like the video. I'll catch y'all next time. Have a good one.